Well, hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and today I wanted to share some of my favorite beauty tools. These are some things that I use all the time and feel like I never talk about. I think they just don't fit into a video like naturally, so I thought I would just jumble them all into one video. These aren't like devices and different electronic things. I've tried things like that. I've tried like the derma roller thing, like the one that does little pokes on your face. Completely forgot it existed. I didn't really notice it do anything, but that kind of stuff's just not for me. But these are a few different little tools I find very, very helpful. A couple of makeup related ones, a couple of skincare ones, and I thought I would just share them with you all in one video. So the first product that I want to mention are these, and these are the things that made me want to do this video. These are little silicone spatulas from Ulta Beauty. So they recently posted these on their website as a new product, but they've had these for a long time. I bought these a few years ago. They were only $5 for both little spatulas. But I don't know if maybe they just discontinued them and they're relaunching them. But either way, it spurred on my video idea. But these were $5. I would say don't pay more than $5 for a little silicone spatula like this. I have also seen these at Dollar General and different places like that. Maybe Dollar Tree. I haven't seen them, but I'm sure that this seems like something they would carry. And what these are great for is getting out all of your concealer and your foundation. Different things that are like tubes that you can't really scrape everything out or you can't cut it open. These are awesome for that. I have used this little one here so many times. Like, let me show you an example. So if you have a concealer like this that has a wand that comes out, like it's not I guess a squeezy tube would work too. The one I'm thinking it doesn't work for are like these airless pumps, kind of like this NYX one, where you pump it out and then the little pusher thing goes up. It won't work for that, but these are made to kind of give you every little drop. But little bottles like this that have a hole in them, this little spatula will go in there perfectly, and you can kind of scrape it around, get all around the sides of the container and get all of your concealer out. I have used this many, many times with concealers that I loved. I cleaned out a number 7 concealer, a Wet n Wild concealer, different ones like that. The only thing though is that once you get it out, you gotta kind of use this as your applicator and just kind of put it on your face. I guess you could also get the little doe foot and scrape it off and then put it on that way. But I tend to just get this and kind of wipe it wherever I want to use it. I did recently clean these because I wanted to show them in this video because they were caked with different concealers and stuff. So I love these a lot. This bigger one here is great for foundations. It would fit perfectly into like a bottle, a glass foundation like this that has a pump or something that you can unscrew, and then you just kind of stick it in there and you just scrape around and get all of it out. Get all of your foundation, get your money's worth. I love these things. I use them all the time and just never really talk about them, but they're awesome. $5, don't pay more than $5 for these. The next beauty tool that I love and use multiple times a week are these. This is a Jade Roller, and then this is a Jade Gua Sha Stone. The Jade Roller, I don't know if it necessarily needs to be jade, just some sort of stone. It could be rose quartz, it could be whatever else. I don't even know any other stones off the top of my head. I just see rose quartz gets used a lot. Amethyst is another one I see. Jade is kind of the more common one. It's just a little roller like this that has 2 stones on it. Usually it just has one. I keep this in the fridge and it stays really, really cold for a long time. And I use this to just depuff my face. I know there's like a whole technique when you're using the Jade Roller, like which ways to go on your face, which points to hit. I use this mostly to depuff and to kind of ease headaches because this cold stone on your temples, oh, it feels so good. I'm trying not to touch my makeup with it. It just feels really, really good. And I use it until it's no longer cold. And then I start kind of using it just to depuff, go down my neck, the cheekbones. I roll it on my eyes and everything. Just having this really nice cold roller in the fridge, it feels awesome. And same with the Gua Sha Stone. There is a whole technique and a lot of stuff behind the Gua Sha Stone, and there's a way you're supposed to use it. But I mainly use this to depuff. Again, it stays super cold in the fridge, and I get this like pointy part and I lay it right on top of my eyes. It feels so good, especially if you have a headache. Oh my gosh, putting this cold thing on your eyes. I did this yesterday because I woke up looking like a swollen potato, and oh my god, this feels great. Like I could feel the coldness just coming from the stone. It'll depuff so well. I would hold it underneath my eyes here too, like underneath the under eye, like, you know when you wake up really swollen and this part suddenly is like puffed out like this much? Push this on here, just let it gently kind of roll back and forth. That coolness really helps depuff and you'll kind of see it happen before your eyes. It's amazing. So I love these so much for depuffing. I don't use them the way you're kind of supposed to or the way they were intended, but I feel like you can use whatever you want, however you want. And I use these to depuff all the time. And sometimes just to feel good on my head, you know, especially when you have a headache, they feel awesome. Another product from Ulta Beauty that I love is the Lash Separator. I don't remember how much this was. I want to say probably $5, maybe $7, I don't know. But it looks like this. So it's just this little metal comb, and I know these little things here look pokey, but they're not. They're not sharp at all. They're very, very dull, but they do come to a point. So you can use this to comb through your lashes. Maybe you used a mascara that was a little too dry, a little too old, a little too clumpy. Maybe you tried to build it up too much. This is something so awesome to kind of comb through the lashes, because I'm sure we've all kind of used a mascara and tried to build it up too much, and suddenly all your lashes start sticking together and it looks like you have 4 big giant lashes coated with mascara. This not only separates them, but it takes off that excess mascara. It takes off those clumps and really kind of makes them look a little nicer. Because before I had this, I was kind of just always pinching off extra mascara and trying to get it on my fingers, but it never really separated the lashes until I found this. Like, it just combs through them really nicely. And I'm sure some of us remember using a safety pin to separate our lashes in high school. This is a much safer alternative to that, and it gets all of them all at once. It's awesome. You're not gonna poke your eye with it because this kind of is curved right here. So you can press it against your eye and kind of like blink your lashes onto it. So it's very safe to use. I've never had an issue with it. It's not sharp whatsoever. And it's awesome. I use it all the time. Especially when I'm trying to use up a mascara, I'm trying to like go a little too crazy. It comes in handy all the time. So the next thing are these. I know these are like, I consider these a tool. These are just those really soft headbands. I know people use these for makeup. I don't like these particularly for makeup because my hair gets dense in it so fast and it holds a style so quickly. So if I were to put this on, because it's very elastic and it's gonna stay tight on your head, it will leave a big old giant dent in my hair. So I don't like to use these for makeup. I love to use these for washing my face at night. It pulls every single hair out of your face. You can really get in there without feeling like you're pulling your sideburns onto your face and having to pick your bangs off your forehead. These are great for that. They sell these kind of everywhere now. I've even seen these at the Dollar Tree. This is just one I got from a gift set from Soap & Glory a few years ago. And then this one I just got for Christmas this past year. They're both really great, really tight. I would say get the ones that have 2 elastics. So they have one on one side and one here. They're really wide and tight on both sides, so it holds the hair here and usually like right here. It won't slip and fall anywhere. Same with this one, it's got the 2 elastics here. Because I have seen these before with just 1 elastic and it's really thin like a headband. I don't feel like those ones work as well. I also like these ones that are really clothy, like a terry cloth almost, because it'll kind of absorb water that's getting on around your hairline. If you're washing your face at the sink, you know, you don't really need more than 1 unless you just like a bunch of different styles. But one lasts a really long time. I've had this Soap & Glory one for probably 5 years and it's still super elastic and really durable. Really nice. I like these a lot. The last thing I want to mention are these cloths. So they don't have to be these specific cloths, but just some cloths like this. I also have these really nice, super soft white ones. These ones are from Walmart. I don't know where my boyfriend got these, or obviously from Walmart, but I guess why he got these and why he bought them, but he gave them to me and they're so soft. I just was using one this week and it's like used up. Like, they're awesome. You don't have to buy these ones, just some sort of cloths like this that I use every single day with my micellar water. I get a little micellar water on a piece of it and I wipe off skincare that's gathered on my eyebrows. It makes my eyebrow makeup go on so much smoother and nicer and cleaner. I also use these to wipe off my fingers. For example, I put on this little glittery eyeshadow with my fingertip today. And I also put on foundation with my fingers, but I want my fingers to be clean. I put a little micellar water on the cloth, use it to wipe off my fingers. I use a little micellar water to wipe off my fallout from under my eyes, from any eyeshadow that might have fallen down. I wipe swatches off my hands with these. These are the best. They have completely replaced makeup wipes and cotton pads for this purpose, because I was using cotton rounds with micellar water to take off fallout, to clean my eyebrows, to clean my fingers and my swatches. But once I started using something like this, I mean, I've only purchased these once and I haven't had to replace them since. They're super stained, of course, but they're getting used. Like, they're getting really, really used. I'm really sad for these white ones because they're gonna get stained very, very quickly, but that's what they're there for. That's what I have them for, to use them. So I think a cloth like this is invaluable to me. I literally use one every single day. And then at the end of the week, I do wash these off a little bit in the sink. I just get a bar of soap and I put it in the middle of the cloth and I wrap it up and I kind of do this. Get the soap on the cloth and then I kind of wring it out in the sink a little bit to get some of the makeup residue off, because I feel kind of funny throwing it in the washer full of makeup, just to kind of get a little bit off, and then I throw them in the wash and then have a whole little thing of cloths to use the following week. I love those. They're invaluable to me. I love them so much. So that is it. Those are some of my favorite beauty tools, products I find invaluable that I use multiple times a week, if not every single day. Let me know if you've tried any of these, if you use them. Also, let me know some of your favorite beauty tools, because I'm always looking for something else to make my life easier. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.